Good day, Professor. Today I'll be presenting the IEEE survey paper exploring quick security and privacy by Joder and Fang. While most quick research focuses on performance, this specific paper asks a different question. What security trade-offs do those performance gains introduce? The survey analyzes quick security across both of its protocol versions, explaining why specific vulnerabilities even exist. QUIC, or Quick UDP Internet Connection, is the transport protocol behind HTTP 3. And as of September 2024, about 8.1% of websites use it. This includes platforms like YouTube, Gmail, Google, Netflix. Despite the widespread adoption, most prior research emphasizes on its speed, latency improvements, and not really the security implications. Table 1 compares seven previous surveys. Some focused on specific defenses, others on implementation bugs, but not really explaining why the vulnerabilities arise in Quick's design. This paper aims to fill that gap by analyzing the RFC 9000, which is the version 1 of that protocol, and RFC 9369, which is version 2 of Quick. Now, version 2 doesn't change any of the core features, security core features, but strengthens the version negotiation to prevent downgrade attacks. To understand Quick's security issues, we need to look at its architecture. Quick runs on UDP instead of TCP. And as we already know, UDP is stateless, which improves the speed but removes the built-in validation mechanisms. Quick also integrates TLS 1.3, which is the latest version, directly into its protocol. So basically making the encryption mandatory instead of optional. Quick supports multiple streams per connection and includes features like connection migration, forward error connection, and congestion control. The issue is that these performance features introduce risks. UDP enables amplification attacks. The connection migration, while great for mobility, can be exploited for hijacking. So, speed improvements consistently introduce new attack surfaces. And as you can see here, the load balancer, which redirects. Handshake process. Quick establishes connections in one RTT compared to the 2 to 3 round trips for TCP plus the TLS. This is achieved by combining the transport and encryption setup. To enable this speed, some handshake data is sent before the full encryption is active, creating a short attack window, which can be exploited. Quick also supports 0 RTT resumption, allowing clients to send data immediately while reconnecting. However, because the servers haven't fully verified the identity yet, attackers can replay captured requests. Yeah, so the faster handshakes mean fewer security checks. Security is built into Quick from the start. Encryption via TLS 1.3, which I said it was mandatory. Connection IDs allow connection to survive IP changes, but can be abused for amplification. Address validation prevents spoofing, while stateless resets allow the server to drop connections without storing state during DOS attacks or denial of service attacks. Quick also supports key updates during active sessions, and version 2 mandates protected version negotiation to prevent downgrade attacks. Overall, the security is integrated, but the design trade offs is still introducing vulnerabilities. Quick provides encryption integrity and identity verification, but it assumes endpoints are secure and the network may be hostile. It protects only the transport layer. So if a device is compromised, Quick cannot help. Attackers may eavesdrop, tamper with packets, or analyze traffic metadata like timing and packet size. These side channels attack fall outside of the traditional encryption guarantees. The paper identifies 8 vulnerability categories. 0 RTT enables replay attacks, as we mentioned. UDP enables amplification attacks. Cryptographic issues arise from poor implementations rather than broken math. Partial header encryption leaks metadata. Early version negotiation enabled downgrade attacks. Path migration can be abused for interceptions. Congestion control flaws enable DOS attacks, and endpoint identification weaknesses allow spoofing. The common pattern is that each vulnerability originates from a performance or usability feature. The paper main contribution is its taxonomy. In Figure 6, organizing 27 attacks into five categories. These include the handshake originated attacks, cryptanalysis attacks, fuzz based attacks, transport inherent attacks tied up to UDP, and privacy related attacks like website fingerprinting. Unlike prior surveys, the taxonomy groups attacks by protocol mechanism, showing how a single design decision enables multiple attack vectors. One representative attack of quick floating, attackers exploit the zero RTT and connection migration to generate massive numbers of requests that appear and come from different locations. Because QUIC uses UDP and encrypts its packets, traditional inspection and filtering techniques are really just ineffective. Defenses like Quick Shield or Quick Wand use statistical methods and machine learning to detect abnormal connection patterns, and since TCP based defenses don't apply. Website fingerprinting shows that encryption doesn't guarantee privacy. Each website loads resources in unique size and timing patterns. Attackers can't really see the content, but they can analyze the metadata and identify visited sites. Defenses include padding, traffic shaping, systems like MIMIQ, but I'll introduce performance overheads. So the key takeaway is that encryption hides content, but not really metadata. The paper looks ahead in quantum computing, which threatens the cryptography underlying the TLS 1.3, and post quantum QIIC implementations are already being explored. AI can be automated traffic analysis and fingerprinting, creating an arms race between the attackers and the defenders. IoT devices are specifically vulnerable due to the limited resources and enabling memory based fingerprinting during quick handshakes. Mitigation requires layered defenses. Encryption client hello protects handshake privacy but requires ecosystem adoption. DNS over quick encrypts DNS resolution. Padding and shaping reduce fingerprint and hurt performance. Rate limiting and address validation arise the cost of flooding attacks but don't really eliminate them. So no single solution is really sufficient. For the future research, we noticed that we must improve the early DDoS attack and design more efficient fingerprinting defenses, integrate post quantum cryptography without sacrificing speed, and enhance privacy while preserving performance. So the quick adoption is accelerating, but many security issues still remain unresolved. But yeah, to conclude, this paper analyzes both quick versions and introduces structured attacks taxonomy, explains the root causes of vulnerabilities, and outlines the mitigation and direction. But the core message is that the performance and the security are fundamentally in tension with Quick. Quick is already used by billions of connections daily, securing a critical part of our future internet. Thank you.